I'm continuing again with Final Fantasy XIV. And I just remember that it's the usual when you have your first apartment or your house. It is good to visit it every 45 days. So if you don't visit your house 45 days, it will be demolished. So it's really good thing to do. And I remembered just that I have bought this berry tart to my house. So it's very nice way to get the refreshment when you, before adventuring, come to your house and eat one of these things and you get half hour refreshment. And I check what is my current. And then let's go. So now we have visited our apartment. I check one thing. This was, of course, first house. This was cheapest possible, but house cost is very expensive. And next I need to check what was the main thing where to go. Let's see here. Where we need to go. Camp Overlook. So let's go there and continue our main quest. I noticed when looking that currently there is Yokai Watch seasonal quest or event going on, and I have some of these Yokai Watch monsters. I have collected some of them. Okay, so here we have okay, Bleeding Storm Commander. Okay, so our first main quest will be Unlike Allies. Commander Bloodin is eager to put you to work. So friendly neighbors Ulgamor have got much more aggressive of late, just as you said. Matter of fact, our scout spotted one sniffing about store just now, like looking to make off with an armful of crystals. I'll be damned, I'm about to let that happen. Lend a hand and help us search a camp for the little big bugger, would you? And okay, I notice I still have a nice amount, even when buying house. So it's good to always to see that there is still something left. And Where is our goal? And what was charming? Okay, now I remember. L1 and then pressing right down you can zoom. And okay, over here is Alfinod. So we need to talk with Alfinod. Our maelstrom friends seem notably more agitated than when we first arrived. Do you happen to know why that might be? Kobold in the camp, you say? That would appear to corroborate Orian's information, yes, but to be so reckless as to infiltrate the Maelstrom camp and draw attention to their efforts is passing strange. Well, there will be time to think of this later. For the present, we must do everything in our power to prevent Titan summoning, and that means finding and questioning this kobold. Okay, there seems to be another primal summoning going on. I check what does it really mean. Unlike allies. True Alfinor readily acknowledged that the kobold's recent behavior does suggest that the summoning is imminent. He finds it odd that a single kobold would wander so close to a maelstrom camp and risk drawing attention to the efforts of his brethren. Nevertheless, the beastman's presence presents a valuable opportunity to learn more of kobold's plans, providing he can be taken alive, of course. So, camp overlook. Search for kobold. Aha, we need to, in this area we need to search kobold. Somewhere. And it seems very hard drop here. I need to check these suits. Everyone has very distinctive suit. I wonder if this was something to do with yokai watch. Everyone is having Storm Private. Then there is Alfinod. Maybe I try to first check these border areas. And okay, I think it's also a good idea to Check your gear. Okay, in good condition. Nice. Okay, I go to the north if I can find. Auditing. Haven't seen anything unusual. What if I ask someone? One of the scouts said he looked quite small for what kobold could he be hiding somewhere like this? Aha, is he really so small? Charlie's I said something like this. In this direction there is also a possibility. There is possibility to be in upper area. Maybe I use flying. Of course I can always take this way. But you cannot jump. Now I notice that it can be below. This also belongs to the area. Or what do we have here? Uh-huh. This also might belong to the area. Couple mender. Your items need fixing, mending, patching, fixing. You should go home. Find another order there, did it for you. My service are for stranger, no, not for you. Ah, this seems like tribe that you can get probably familiar with. If you somehow I check, can I talk? Shoots me why? Yes it does. There doesn't seem to be any boss type. Maybe I talk with this one. Overdweller. Bago beauties care not for overdwellers. No, not one bit. Bago success you go before things get hot. Fiery, blistery hot. Okay, our missing kobold. This area also belongs to the search area. Seems to be a really good hiding location. It reminds me Final Fantasy XIV, where you needed to almost find one pixel size area. Okay, now I take mount. And something you can fly. Of course we take Torka. It's not here on the... Maybe I talk again with Alisa. One of the scouts said he looked quite small for a kobold. Could he be hiding somewhere like this? Only hint what was said to us. Maybe I take again. Search for cupboard in comp overlook. There are also those three things. Could someone be hiding there? Okay, let's see. Yeah, no, but this looks like more like a common quest. Maybe I need to talk also. What here? Well, what are you waiting for? We can't go letting thieving bloody couples forge into our camp and take whatever they fancy. Was there emote like... I just started to think, was there an emote like search? Okay, so we need to again try to look for... It is odd that there isn't anything. This area is so small. There is Alfie node. I just talk again. Surely all this commotion cannot have escaped the kobold's notice. If he has any sense, he will attempt to quit this place, will he not? Odd thing. Really good hiding location. I try to take a very far away view. I wonder how close we need to be. Maybe I'll take part one of these. Or is it in the below? Actually this also belongs to the searching area. Where is... Okay, village is over here. So it's almost in the border. Outside of the village. It took her long to find. Gasp. Okay, what the... It was really one of the hard. I just check, do we still have find pursue? Okay, now it's time to pursue. Stay back, way far back. I'm not the guides, not use, pointless, hopeless, no use. Okay, what is our task now? Pursue the co-bonding. Okay, so it's the same. Okay, it might be good. Let's see. Is it in this area? Okay, maybe you need to go back up. Aha, okay. Please don't hurt me. I only wish to talk. Yes, just talk. I got... This must be 4th time, at least. This was stupid plan. Stupid, but if I tell no of one, then everyone will. He found me again. What to do. I come in peace, only to talk, speak, say, talk, so please do not hurt me. So this is our vile cupboard infiltrator, is it? No wonder the soldiers were on edge. He could very well give on a bruised knee. Give one bruised knee. Hatcha, we got him. Fine work, science. So little one, though you could sneak into my camp, did you? Plotting to steal my crystals, were you? No, I came to talk, to ask for help, but when your soldiers saw me, they drew their weapons and shouted, and I... Now let us take a deep breath and discuss this like civilized individuals. What's your name, sir? Big man Gabu of the 617th order at least. I will be big man one day. Well met, Gabu. I'm Alfinord and this is my sister, Alisal. Silver and the man who found you is our friend, and now that you know our names, we can be friends too. Now Commander Eldin here thinks you wanted to take his crystals, Gabu, but you said you came to us for help. Why to us and not your own people. What happened, Kaboo? Can you tell us? I am a... No one is going to hurt you. Alright, not while we are here, I promise. The Patriarch, he is Kalp. The Patriarch is going to summon the Great Father again, and you have to stop him, beat him, fight him, stop him. Kappa's parents said they didn't want it alone with many others, but the Patriarch wouldn't listen. He was so angry, raging, fuming, angry. He said that if they didn't have iron in their hearts, they would serve as a cook for the furnace, and then the guards took my parents and the others away, and haven't seen any of them since. Cook for the furnace. I didn't want to believe it, but have heard tales of force fashioned from the bones of beastmen, which worshippers use in their ritual, hoping to summon more powerful incarnations of the gods. By the 12, that is sickening. No one listens to Kaboo, no matter how much he cries, pleads, begs, cries. They don't listen, only talk about punishing the overdressed and praising the Great Father. Kaboo loves the Great Father, but he loves his parent too, so please help Kaboo stop the Patriarch and save his parents. Commander, Advisor Maelstrom, command that Titan summoning is imminent. Should we first come to the worst, we will require their support. They being of the essence, we three will attempt to infiltrate the Kobold stronghold, secure the crystals, and free the prisoners. Well, if you are sure you'll forgive me if I don't seem optimistic, we'll make a ready just in case. Okay, so let's talk Alphinaud. I have faith that we may yet stop the ritual. We would surely have detected the associated etheric disturbance had the Titan manifested already. But I cannot speak for the prisoners. 12 have mercy that they would even contemplate sacrificing their own flesh and blood, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers. Time is of essence. We must see what else Kaboo knows and formulate a plan without further delay. Okay, we need to talk Kaboo. Now, very long name for the quest. The Beast That Mourned at the heart of the mountain. What the name for the quest. Shifting nervously from wood to foot, Kaboo struggles to meet your gaze. I heard Great Father Titan loves crystals, cherishes, covers, loves them, and if we gather enough, he will return. That's why the Patriarch told everyone to go forth and gather them. So I was thinking, if we take all crystals away, maybe the Great Father won't come. Very good, Kaboo. I was just thinking the same thing. Do you know where these crystals are stored? I know, on Oho. several spots, each defended by different order. Kabu wanted to steal them, but he was too afraid to go alone. Yes, too afraid to go alone. But together we can take away and hide them. Come, Kabu will lead you to the first cause. I think somewhere here. Ready to see crystals. Alisa and I will stand guard for any battles. That hardly seemed fair. Then again, they only have themselves to blame. Quickly. Okay, here is one. Do you have them all? Good. Lead on, Kabu. This way. Okay, now we are going to the central location. If they find us, you'll protect me, won't you? What are you waiting for? We stand a lookout. You take the crystals. And Alfinod. If I didn't know any better, I would say this great wars. Time is short. If you have the crystals, we should move on to the next cause. Did you hear me, brother? It's just that. I'm quite certain that Great Vanspur is guardian seals. Someone took great pains to remove all traces, but enough remains to make out the pattern. See for yourself. I struggle to imagine that kobolds traveling to Quartas to obtain crystals, much less bothering to conceal their origins. I suspect these crystals were smuggled in the Vilbrand by another party, most likely born of the Ascians, as the Tancred speculated. I don't understand who are the Ascians. Do they worship Great Father Titan too? Never you mind about that. As Alisa said, we don't have a lot of time. Can you lead us to the next cause, Kabu? Yes, of course, Kabu knows the way. Next one is the last and is very large, very big, very huge, very large. Okay, it's the third one. Okay, somewhere near. We should pack up the crystals and leave. Now the kobolds could stumble upon our handiwork at any moment. Kabu said the castle would be here, but unless it's remarkably well hidden. But they were here, heaps and heaps and heaps of crystals. They are trying to locate. Though you can cast apart for a time, you see no sign of the crystals. Confound it, what about you, Silverian, any luck? Nothing, but this cannot be. Kapu saw them, spotted, so. Think, brother, think. They must have moved them, yes. The question is where to and why. With Okomara, where they summoned the Titan once before and mean to do it again, is the only explanation. What about mother and father and others? We had to help them. And we will, Kabu, we will stay calm. We still have time. They have yet to call to the remaining crates. If they had, they would have found the other cars empty and sounded an alarm. Nevertheless, I believe time for stealth has passed. We must breach the Navel and seize the remaining crystals. There is no way to prevent Titan summoning. But first give me your crystals. I might deliver them in the Commander Bjornfell's custody. We are not to take them in the bowels of the mountain. The crystals, Silverian, if you would be so kind. Well, I just take cars of crystals, a large quantity of crystals intended for Titan summoning. Thank you, I shall deliver them to Camp Overlook for safekeeping and brief Commander Ploydin on the situation. They go ahead. As I recall, there is a threat within Ukamaro mines that should deliver you to the Navel. Kapu doubtless knows the way. Wait for me there. I shall rejoin you anon. Strange, I would have thought you eager to remain in the thick of action, but if it is what you prefer, then Godspeed, brother. This way. Okay, there are these mines where you need to go. It seems other thing. Okay, so it seems that we need to find another way. Okay, we found another way. patriarch and my parents are here. I take this is the Atherite we seek, right then. As soon as Afinod arrives, we go. I trust you are feeling suitably heroic, Silverian. There is no telling what sort of resistance we shall face in there. I just wonder what kind of task do we have now. Quickly, you gliders briskly, swiftly, quickly. I will not suffer any further delays. Lay down your arms and surrender. Have your crystals. There will be no summoning this day. Overdale is here, but how did you? Where are my parents, Patriarch? Where are they? Okay, we have still Mother, Father, what is with them? Furnace, you monster, how could you? We are but servants of the Lord of Cracks. We are his, that he may drink of our blood and partake our flesh. He might draw upon the strength of his children and defend them from the tyranny of the overdwellers. No, Alisa, not yet. I understand, Patriarch. I do your fear, your anger, your hate. You would do anything to protect your people, anything to deliver them from despair, whenever it takes to ensure that those who threaten you can never do so again. But in your single-minded pursuit of this objective, you have brought suffering on your own kind and kin. You have sacrificed the life of the very people you sought to protect. But it need not be this way, Patriarch. Renounce this bloody cause. It is your attempt to summon your god and work with us together, build your lasting peace. Are not peace to be abandoned at the overdwellers' convenience, oathbreakers, or you liars, betrayers, oathbreakers? You take and take, and you take, and when you have had your fill, you sue for peace. You promise that this time is the last until you grow hungry again. And when we dare to defend ourselves, you declare that this peace tribe cannot be suffered to live, that our God drains the land of either and brings naught but suffering, destruction and suffering upon us all. I will hear no more lies from you and yours, overdweller. You ruined your own lands, you'll not ruin ours. Seems like a fight. I said I would come for you, and I did. I'm here, I'm here. Say something, please, please. Please. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It seems that he summoned something in despair. This was summoned from despair. I wonder if this was totally new. 7 health. Or was it Titan really? I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Alfinor, leave him to me. We must obey Sorcerer's Book. Oh. I wonder what happens next. Odd thing. But this small kobold has ability to summon Titan. By the fell, how could I be so foolish? I should have known better than to let Kapu accompany us, given what we were like to find. His anguish and despair have served to birth a primal just as surely as would the supplication of faithful verse. Being born of such tumultuous emotion, the incarnation of Titan seems incapable of naught but violence. If we have one cause for optimism, is that while many crystals were present, they presented but a fraction of quantity intended for the summon ritual, meaning that Titan must be weaker than planned. Be that as it may, he is yet a primal, and the longer we leave him to bleed the land of Ether, the stronger he will grow. As should Titan be permitted to leave Okomura, more lives will be lost. The Maelstrom will rally the troops and the cycle will continue. Silver and New know what must be done. Will you face the Lord of Cracks once more? Thank you, my friend. Alisa and I will tend to Kapu when you have finished with the primal. Look for us in Camp Overlook. We will be expecting you. So it seems that it's again time to face Titan. And aha. So it will be the familiar thing. We have done Navel, and it's time to do it again. I wonder if this is straight to the fight. Some of these are like go to the directly to the boss fights, and some are more like dungeon where you need to fight the final boss. But somehow this almost felt like directly to the boss. Aha, you'll need... Okay, now it starts. Okay, this is like directly to the boss. And I think there was one bad thing. Titan can cause so bad explosion that you flew out. aitsa ideaistu always. Res unit here, please. If you res unit heal, please. Oh. Did it success this time? Yes, it was success this time. Third try and success. We got poor vertex. Sometimes I need to think about those order of buttons, because some of the fights there is a lot of thinking, where was this button and that button, and I think button fighting is sometimes. And I think this time I'll probably go directly to the main. Ah, there he is. Didn't I tell you he would return safe and sound? The deed is done then. Titan is no more. Good, there has been enough tragedy this day. He has been like that since he regained consciousness. We believe he can hear us, but he has made no attempt to respond. He is almost certainly still in shock, but we cannot discount the possibility that he succumbed to the primal's influence, should that prove to be the case. He must be put to death like any other troll. Such is the Alliance policy, yes. You have the right of it. But we mustn't trust the conclusions. After all, we once feared that User's followers were beyond reason, and many have since laid down their arms and accepted Iskar's peace. We can but watch, wait and pray. Okay, now I understand the whole quest name, the Beast That Mourned at the heart of the mountain. Beneath the star-filled sky. Alphinaud would rather not worry about what may or may not come to pass. There is not to be gained from dwelling on eventually over which we have no control, much less one which may never even come to pass. Let us turn to more immediate matters, informing Commander Bloodwing of Titan's demise, for example. You may be certain that he will be glad of the news. Would you be so kind as to break into him? Ah, you are a sight for sore eyes. When the others came back without you, I feared the worst, but they say you had matters well in hand. As settled then it is it? I'm glad to hear it, but not half as glad as my men be, believe you me. Regardless of whether or not he was summoned properly, a primal, and there is a soul in Maelstrom that hasn't lost friend to one. Don't get me wrong, like, we were all prepared to do our part, but we were so naive as to think we would live to tell the tale. Thankfully, of course, it didn't come to that, which, my friend, sounds to me like cause for celebrating. Now I know you lot have the places to be, but why not stay here night? We'll be honored to raise a glass to the triumph, the return of Titan's pain. Celebrating. Celebrate.
Who goes there? Oh, it's you. Forgive me for straying from the camp. He hasn't been feeling too welcome, to say the least. I thought a change of scenery might do him good. But, alas. It's so quiet out here. The stars spread out before us, beckoning across time and space. Dawn may banish even the darkest night. How bitterly beautiful, those words. I should be stronger for all my experiences. Yet my heart aches more than ever. I never understood why Grandfather gave his life that day. I thought that if I came here, I would find the answers I needed. But when I finally laid eyes on the land he sacrificed everything to save, saw firsthand the bickering, the pettiness, I was disappointed. I was angry. I could not fathom how these people were more deserving of his love than his family, than me. Nevertheless, I had to believe he had good reason. I was determined to uncover the whole truth of the calamity and, perhaps in so doing, find my own purpose in this sea of chaos. My travels have been enlightening, but I cannot say that I have enjoyed them. I have lost count of the many petty crises that I was helpless to resolve and of the people whose actions I could not understand. There were others, of course. Good people. People with whom I felt a kinship, whose lives I could not save. I found myself asking what it was all for. Why try if I was doomed to fail in the end? But then I recalled Grandfather's words to my father, years ago, before he left Charlayan behind forever. To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. We must all protect that which we hold most dear in the manner of our own choosing. We have to try, do we not?
Go board.
Of course, it's one thing to try and another to do. There were times while I was tracking the Warriors of Darkness when I faltered, when I was afraid. But then I thought of my brother, of Urianger. Oh, pray, forgive me. This conversation has been rather one-sided, hasn't it? Mayhap you could recount some of your adventures in Ishgard.
I have choice. I traveled far and wide with two companions, Estine and Yusel, who were very. And some rather unique circumstances I had pleasure to fight alongside Sir Emeric. I mean, to choose one. When I finished and I came at last to Travanian hinterlands, maybe I choose this one. I travel far and wide with Ticom, because this is about his brother.
We had no clear memories of our life in the hinterlands, having returned to the motherland as infants. Nevertheless, I am quite familiar with Master Matoya, as is every Charlene. I should like to speak with her someday. 'Twould not surprise me if Alphino's recent maturation was at least somewhat due to her sage guidance. I would never tell him this, of course, but there have been moments when I've caught myself thinking of him as an elder brother. The hopes and dreams of so many rest on your shoulders, Warrior of Light. As long as the sun rises, we can but carry on, for the sake of those we hold dear.
Older brother. Oh, is this a dark? Yes, it's a dark warrior. Warrior of dark.
To what end dost thou cling to the tainted gifts of the Mother?
Every tool has its purpose. Even this.
Warrior of darkness.
Well, what is it?
The seeds sown in Vilbrand have been plucked from the earth and left to wither. Alas, Titan's demise sufficed not to drive the kobolds to deepest desperation.
What did the man in white have to say?
That we are to proceed as he did first set forth.
Well, that's easy for him to say. It's not his bloody world on the brink of destruction, is it?
Be thou well reminded that with an end to Ishgard's unrest, naught now remaineth to preoccupy the Scion's thoughts. And thus may they devote their every energy to thwarting thee and thine. I foresee only greater difficulties ahead.
Foresee? Are you sure you don't welcome them? I'm starting to think you might hold a candle for your old friends after all.
Pray do not mistake mine intent. I but look upon the path which lieth before us with due trepidation. Shouldst thou be of like mind, pray consider then another course. For the power to invoke the ardor belongeth not unto the Ascians alone. With thine own hand strike down thine enemy, the so-called hero who would see thy home lost to light. Do but this, and thou wouldst at a single stroke disrupt the all-too delicate balance of this realm, plunging her straightways into chaos.
You do realize what you're suggesting, yes?
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. The words of my teacher, and a creed I hold close to my heart.
Very well. Draw him out. We'll make it quick.
It shall be done. What good a creed one cannot uphold? What hurts soothed? What lives saved? Oh, hapless fool, what hast thou wrought by thine own hands? Minfilia, my friends, I shall not now beg your forgiveness.
Minfilia.
Full deeply though it paineth me to walk it, I shall not stray from my chosen path. As Moonbreeder remains steadfast, so too shall I.
And I think this is good spot, so I go back. And was it? I go back. And now I know now especially when you finally have your own apartment, what you have bought, it's always good to kind of after adventuring to go your home to your apartment. This way you will remember to visit during 45 days time. And I think then I realized that you really need to use it emote to be able to sit here. So I think this was good amount of so we met Titan and stopped Titan's summoning. So I want to thank you for everyone for stopping by. and thank you for watching.